Welcome, Chit Chat members. If you are seeing that video for the first time, that is welcoming you to the Photo Booth Business School. I made all of you guys members of the school last week, and we are getting started quick and fast, getting you the content knowledge that you need. There are already 2 classrooms available to you: the AI automation for booth owners, which is led by me because I am obsessed with AI. And you have the SEO for booth owners, and that is run by Peter Spence, who is coined the SEO guy. So make sure that you jump on in there and get that content, get those answers to your questions. Also, we are looking for instructors. If there's something that you want to share with our community that you are an expert at, or you want to learn with somebody, you don't want to do it by yourself, start a start a classroom and let me know that you're interested, and I will create the classroom for you. If you want one of my cute little avatars, right? Because that's what I love to do. I'm having a good time with it. I can do that for you. And you can tell me if you just want to do a feed where you guys are just posting and sharing, or are you going to do some coursework? Do you want to host an event? I will walk you through how to host your classroom. As a member, this is all free to you. There are opportunities where we'll do something a little more intensive, like a boot camp or a challenge, where there may be a cost to it. But right now, everything that's there is available to you as a member. So today I wanted to come on real quick because I wanted to share. Again, I was saying that my classroom is AI and automation for booth owners. Since I'm obsessed with AI and the tools that are coming out, I mean, it feels like daily, that have scaled, helped, saved me money, saved me time in my business. And I want to share. I'm not a gatekeeper. I love sharing new ideas. We all are different people, and we will use tools in a different way. Things that I do, you may say, I don't want to do that. Things that you do, I may say, that's great. Let me put that in my business and see if it grows. So I want us to share. And so that's what I'm doing here. So in here, you'll see some of my posts, some of my freebies. We were talking about, oh, we had a live last week. Who missed that? It was so great. So like I said, there are events and upcoming events. Anything I think of, I'll throw it in here. But the past event we had was 5 ways AI can transform your photo booth business. We had some really good conversations. We had really good amount of people that came and shared and asked questions and shared their knowledge with us. So it was really, really cool. But I wanted to jump on again and talk about an AI tool that I've discovered. Well, not discovered. I've been wanting to do, and I implemented today, and it gave me really good results. So I wanted to share with you guys so that you could use it too. But in this course or in this classroom, there are things that I'm going to be exploring with you. So I'm learning. I'm, you know, practicing with it, getting, the confidence with it, if I'm going to use it in my business, if I'm not going to use it, giving it a really good review. And then also, once I become an expert at it, I'm going to teach it. So it's basically like introducing, sharing, not gatekeeping, sharing what I'm learning, going through the process with me, and then executing either a all done for you, because a lot of people like, you know what, as we learn that, I don't want to do it, Sharon. I don't. Do you want to do it for me? I'll pay you. Then there'll be some done for you type situations, and then also there'll be some trainings, and then we can also implement some of this stuff into co-working. I absolutely love our co-working days, and again, if we can learn how to work together and faster and scale our businesses, that would make me so happy and worthwhile doing this community for our industry. So anyway, what did I learn? So I have been seeing a lot of YouTube videos about using ChatGPT and letting it do tasks for you, things that you do repetitively over and over and over again. You just don't want to do it anymore. So let me go to my chat. I'm going to back all the way out because I had it ready, y'all. I thought y'all was on here with me. So I'm going to get to a part where you can see. We can start here. So basically, well, let me go back so you know exactly where I started from. So I was like, I want to do tasks. Now, I don't know if it matters. I'm on chat O3. I don't know if you can be on chat um 4.0 or whatever, but we'll figure that out. The other thing is I pay for my membership. I do know in order to get tasks, you have to have the at least the $20 monthly fee. So if you don't have it, I think it's worth it because it'll pay you in the results if you use it. Okay. So anything that I show you, it ain't just because you buy it or just because you get some credits or just because create a login for it doesn't mean that it's going to automatically work in your business. They're tools for a reason. If I have a wrench and I don't know what to do with it, it ain't going to do nothing for me but stay in the drawer. So we have to use the tools. Do I use ChatGPT to its fullest? No, I don't think anybody will ever be able to use ChatGPT to its fullest. And if you say you do, I would love for you to start a classroom because we need to learn. We need to learn. So, anywho, I said I need for it to do some work for me. One of the things that happens as a solopreneur is that we're doing everything. And so by the time you done did all the admin stuff, you don't want to do the operation stuff. By the time you did the operation stuff, you don't want to do the admin stuff. So let's get some of that stuff off of us. And one of the things that I find is, hey, Sharon, I'm gonna do calls and I never do it. You know why? Because I got to get the reports together. I got to know who I'm gonna call, what we're gonna got to follow up, what we're doing. I don't remember. By the time I do all that, I may have made one or two calls. But what if AI did all that background work for me so that I'm presented with a list of people to call, why I'm calling them, what we're gonna talk about, XYZ. Now, is it perfect what I created today? Absolutely not. It needs to be trained. So the next thing I'm going to do is figure out how to train it so that it's exactly what I want. Put the phone number in there since you know all that. Since you went to college and got your degree, you know all that. I need you to put the phone number in there, put the email. You're giving me a script for text, or is this a script for the phone call? I would like both. Well, what if they don't answer? What is the voicemail message that I'm going to leave that'll get them to call me back? Make it conversational, make it with a call to action. They got to do something with this voicemail. They got to respond. They got to go to their email. Maybe there's an offer in it somewhere. What kind of offer should I, it can go on and on. I'm going beyond what I did. So let me show you what I actually did. So go down to, and again, if you have a paid account, I went down to my settings, and inside my settings, I went to notifications because I had did this earlier in the day. It was taking such a long time. I said, well, what in the world? So I just left it alone, forgot all about it. And I said, let me go back and see if it did anything. Didn't see it. And when I went to settings, because I was like, well, is something wrong? Is it not seeing that I pay for this thing? So I went there, found it anyway. So this is the prompt that I gave it earlier today. I want to create a task inside of ChatGPT where I receive an email with a list of 10 potential existing clients that I can call that day, what we're going to talk about, what I should be promoting to them, just a mini script. And then I said, can you create a prompt? Because I thought it was just going to give me a prompt. Then I was going to have to go through the whole rigmarole, but it didn't. I said, can you give me a prompt that will give me the best result? Well, it said, forget you. I'm going to go ahead and do everything. So what it did was it gave me the subject, today's call list. 10, this is the email that it would create. Now, I don't know if it sent it. One thing I haven't done is I have not linked it up, because if you look at the thing, that's going to be a whole nother video. But there's a way to kind of give it access to some things. One of them was your calendar. One of them was your email. I think Dropbox was in there, which will be good to get rid of my library getting full, y'all. It is getting full. You see the sign up here? You see that? Memory is full, Sharon. You've been doing this for 3 years now. I need you to clean it up. So anyway, it gives me the list of the 10 people that I could potentially call. So I'm super excited about that. So let me go on down the list. So as it gives me the list, it's a mixture of the different things that I do in my business, whether it's community-based, whether it's a client, whether it's cold calling somebody I have never done business with. It just gave me a wealth of different things. And so anyway, it gives me the who I'm supposed to call, the reason I'm calling, the topic, what I'm promoting, and it gives me the script. So like I said before, I'm going to train it so that it gives me a lot more stuff. But you know, this alone right here is a game changer. I didn't have to go research. I didn't have to figure it out. And it's going to give it to me daily. So I don't have to think about it. If I want to do it today, great. If I don't do it today, fine. It's saved. I can do it another day. But it's at least doing that part of the work. So that can't be my excuse. What's your excuse, Sharon? The phone did. This can't be my excuse anymore. So anyway, I wanted to share that. And again, oh, let me go to the school. It's going to be housed inside of the AI and automation for booth owners. So, what does that mean? You have to be a member. And how many members do we have right now? One? Oh my gosh. Yes, I've included everybody in the big umbrella, which is the Photo Booth Business School, but you have to go through and select which space you want to be in. So definitely want to be in my space. You definitely want to be in Peter's space. And we definitely want to see some more spaces being developed in the next couple of weeks. So anyway, again, this is part of your membership. There will be opportunities for us to do live events here. There'll be opportunities for us to do boot camps and webinars and XYZs. But just let me know if you have any questions and the types of content you want me to provide here. All right. And I'll talk to you guys soon.